What's good, YouTube? Rino Dabbit here, and today we're going to be talking about the new March 2013 ban list. So I'm really happy with this ban list, and there's a lot of good choices on it. I only have like 1 or 2 issues with it, and besides that, I want to ask all of you one big question. How many of you dumbasses bought a Goyo Guardian? You all spent at least $25 for a card that was already banned, that wasn't even going to get unbanned. I definitely knew that it was too good to be true. The Goyo Guardian would never ever come back. It's too good, especially in this format right now. There's too many good things you can do with it. But anyway, let's actually get started with the discussion. So for the new ban cards, we've got Sangan and Wind-Up Carriers and Mighty. I like both of these choices actually. Sangan, he is just really abusable in decks like Wind-Ups and Macro Rabbit, especially with Macro Rabbit, where you get to search out your Rabbit, of course, and then you're even able to search out Sangan with Tour Guide, which is at 2 right now, so it's really not that hard to get him out, which will help you get out your second Rabbit. So definitely a good move on Konami's part to get rid of Sangan. And then we got Wind-Up Carriers and Mighty, and I like this one too because it gets rid of that stupid OTK that Wind-Ups were able to do with just Magician and Shark, and they also can't do the first turn Shockmaster bullcrap anymore because it just made it a little more easy. The only thing that I wish also got banned was Gateway of the Six, because 6 Samurais have a really good FTK that's coming up soon, or at least a 6-card loop, and it was just really good. Anyway, for the next limited cards, we have Solemn Warning, Wind-Up Magician, and One Day of Peace. Solemn Warning, I did not see this one coming. I honestly thought this card was going to be sticking around at 2 for a long time, but this could be hinting towards us getting a new Solemn card in Judgment of the Light, which is the set that's coming out after Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So, I guess I can live with it. I mean, it's just encouraging us to use other traps like Bottomless Trap Hole and Torrential Tribute, and these are traps that we commonly use anyway, and really just getting rid of Solemn Warning is just an extra space, so I'm totally fine with it. Wind-Up Magician, this didn't need to get hit. Even at 1, it's fine to get hit like that, because now at least they can't do first turn Shockmaster as easily, and again, the Magician Shark OTK is a lot harder to pull off now. Last card is One Day of Peace. This is really good too, because it stops all those stall decks like Final Countdown and Exodia, and it just makes them a lot less consistent. Well, I guess not consistent, but it makes them a lot less prevalent, and it might be easier to get over, because they don't care what you're going to be drawing with One Day of Peace. You could draw into something like MST, but it's not going to help, because they can just chain whatever traps they have. So, One Day of Peace to 1, it's another good thing that they did. For the new semi-limited cards, we have Advanced Ritual Art, Thunder King Ryo, and Tsukiyomi. Advanced Ritual Art, I'm actually really happy to see this, because I really like those decks like Herald of Perfection. It's one of my favorite cards of all time, and Advanced Ritual Art just encourages a lot of people to use it, especially since in this format, people have been using a lot of vanillas in decks like Fire Fist and Macro Rabbit. So Advanced Ritual Art, I hope it sees play, because it's a really cool card. Next up, we got, of course, Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King Ryo to 2 is another good move. This card is just really unbalanced. It's a light level 4 1900 beater that can stop searches and negate summons. So really overpowered card, and I'm glad that they hit this even a little. Tsukiyomi to 2, it's a good move on their part because Tsukiyomi hasn't done really anything this format. I think 1 Prophecy deck topped with it, and that was it. But yeah, Tsukiyomi just hasn't seen any, respect, and maybe putting it to 2 might help them out. I don't really think so. I think this card was never really supposed to be banned ever. It's just not that amazing. Next for the cards that we're putting to 3 is Blackwing Kaluka Moonshadow, Lumina Lightsworn Summoner, Xian Smoke Signal, and Spore. All of these are good choices. I like Kalut going to 3 because now Blackwings essentially have 6 different armors. They have the new Damascus thing that came out in Cosmo Blazer recently, and then Kalut herself. Maybe putting them to 3 would help, but I don't think Blackwings are really going to go anywhere unless they move up Gale and Black Whirlwind. Lumina, I like this. It's going to make Lightsworns a little more prevalent, and maybe this is hinting towards something really of the Lightsworns getting support in Judgment of the Light, which again is the set after Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So, Lumina to 3, I'm okay with this. The card I'm not okay with going to 3 is Xian Smoke Signal. This means Konami really wants 6 Sams to fuck up the format when they get their new combo coming out in Hidden Arsenal 7. So 6 Sams, they're probably going to be around a lot more this time around, and maybe Smoke Signal is just going to be really crazy, because now they have like 4 Rotas, and that's not even counting Gateway, which you can search with multiple times per turn. For the final card going to 3 is Spore. Spore, yeah, I mean, there's not really anything wrong with this, because people usually use Spore once of their deck anyway, because you can only use his effect once per duel, and he's not too hard to get out with cards like Lone Fire Blossom. So, I mean, really, the only issue I have with this ban list is they're not banning Gateway and putting Signal to 3. Aside from that, I mean, I guess they could have touched things like Wind Up Wrap, but aside from that, this ban list is pretty okay. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comments, and of course, remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment on it, and remember to also go on my Facebook page and just follow it whenever you want. And this will be Rino Dabbit signing out, and enjoy the end of the video, guys. Peace.